Hello everyone, welcome to Control. This is what won the Patreon poll. Ignore continue game. I skipped the cutscenes just to move around the environment to make sure everything ran okay, because yeah, I don't normally run more advanced games on my PC. I mean, my PC, it definitely can handle it, I just usually never do. So, yeah, I guess we go ahead and hop in. Like I said, I have played Alan Wake. I have not played Alan Wake 2, which I guess after I play this, Alan Wake 2 would be on the menu. I usually play horror games on my stream, but if people nominated it, I would also play it here as well. But basically the reason I never played Alan Wake 2 when it came out, despite it getting amazing reviews, was because I had heard people say it has some connection to Control, so I was like, you know, maybe I'll see that first, but yep. Alright, let's go. So, I haven't seen any cutscenes or anything, like I said.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different. For each of us, it can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Okay. That's a start.
Anyone here?
Hello. It's me. It is me, the main character, I think. Well, that intro, I mean, I'm not really good at analyzing these things or picking up on... Hello, you stepping up and down the stair there? I'm not really good at picking up on or analyzing things and what something's trying to communicate and everything, but that definitely reminded me of like the cave analogy, where it's like, oh yeah, you're in a cave. I forget exactly which philosopher this idea came from, but it's like, oh yeah, you're in a cave and it's dark, and I'm going to paraphrase / get it wrong, but you're in a cave and it's dark and all you see is like a little bit of light shining from the top of the cave, and that's like the outside world, but you think this entire cave is your entire world, basically. You don't understand the concept of there being anything past that. But this also seems to be really, really tying into the idea of propaganda, and specifically leading the masses one way, and controlling what they what they see and think and believe. And also the idea that that Jesse mentioned, that some people specifically ignore the facts that are there because they are scared of them. They don't want to look past the poster and see what's behind it. I'm sitting here, like, looking for collectibles and stuff like this is a Metroidvania, but no, I think we're good there. I have no idea what the gameplay is like in this, by the way. I think I've seen a gun before. I'm playing I'm playing on mouse keyboard. I think I've seen a gun before. Probably the closest thing I can think of to, like, maybe the combat has, like, telekinesis and stuff too. So I think, like, the closest comparison I have would be, like, Dead Space or Returnal, because I did play Returnal. Prohibited items reminder. Federal Bureau of Control reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representation of an archetypal concept. Rubber ducks, ketchup bottles? Okay. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. What the hell? Considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept. That's a weird one. I mean, all the no smart things make sense. I mean, there's a lot of people giving up smart devices right now anyway because they're frankly just used to track you and get all sorts of information about you and build a catalog of information about you that they can then track and advertise to with targeted advertisements. So dumb phones are catching on. Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated. Okay, stuff is clearly going down very, very horribly in this building, and we can just, like, I'm not missing the fact that there's just people living their everyday life out there, acting like nothing's going on. And I'm guessing there's horrible stuff going on here. I mean, they could just not know what's going on. But the whole visual of it's right in front of people's eyes, but they just don't want to look at it is, you know. Hello. I feel every single time I play a game that has me with mouse controls, I feel like a bird, like a hummingbird, because my brain just is like, It's not like slow or anything. My brain just does that. Maybe I turned down the sensitivity a little bit because the sensitivity is quite high right now. Gameplay? Yeah, there. Never mind. There it was. Let's put that down to 40, and let's put mouse sensitivity and aim mode down to 30. I think that's good. We haven't even shot a gun yet, but I can feel it. Yeah, that's way better. Hello. Bureau expenditures. Expenditure summary. Executive sector Q2. FBC Accounting Department, Staffing Surveillance, redacted, Data Center Initiative, Construction, redacted, Office Equipment, Janitorial Costs, redacted, Mold Removal, HQ Livability Costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5 for 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Well, this has less redacted things than some other documents that tried to get released recently. God. Really dating this video. It says unread 1. Is it just talking about the thing that I'm looking at right now? Okay, yeah, I think it was. So case files, correspondence, research and records, multimedia. I see. We also had like what appeared to be some currencies up there. Oh, what in the fresh hell is this potential puzzle? Okay, I can't interact with it. That means I don't have to worry. That door also closed by itself, and that intimidated me a little bit.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
I'm guessing Federal Bureau of Control is just straight up an entire the branch of things. You know, a bureau, if you will. I'm guessing it's an entire bureau just dedicated to propaganda and pulling the wool over people's eyes. Straight up, there is no Warren Bossing say shit. Seek shelter. Yeah, shift while running to sprint. Head of research, Dr. Casper Darling. What a possibly not Darling. Probably not Darling. Game! Exclusive. Game about secret agents. Awesome. I think, our bureau at work. I think, Control also won, like, a ton of awards and stuff. I seem to recall. Seem to recall them winning a ton of awards. I might, since this is, like, a higher quality, game as well, I might try to render this out at 1440p because it might look a little bit better, especially since I'm fairly sure this has like a lot of projectile and particle effects and stuff like that. It would probably make the bitrate on YouTube a little bit better and more watchable, because basically even if you're not actually recording at 1440p, because I'm not, you can still trick YouTube into giving the video a higher bitrate if you just render it at a higher bitrate, like you basically upscale it. So, we'll see about that.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Yup. They sure were. Right there. Just hoping nobody takes notice. Can I crouch? That's weird, right? Oh, I guess that is still a window. You just have the blind pulled up slightly there. I saw it and my brain immediately, my gamer brain immediately was like, that's a vent I can crawl into. But no, I don't think it is, actually. I do not believe it is. Oh, wow, you can switch arms. Neat. I will forget that. Yeah, okay, so these are not. Yeah, I immediately saw that and my brain thought, Vince, there's an item / collectible in there. No. God, I don't like this war room. Ugh, I've had to spend way too much time in something that looks like this for work, and you just sit on a call for like, you know, in my case, like 10 hours. Ugh. Can't find your office? Watch your step. Rangers from Security Department. Oh, now these look delicious. Like, that's not a texture just not loading in or something, right? Like, that's just how they look? Pistachios, potato chip, pretzel, cracker, protein. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Anything here? Copy, review, Friday. I definitely know in these kinds of games, there usually is little, like, especially after you've played the game once before, you can notice little tiny things in the environment, but that mean absolutely nothing to you on a first playthrough. But then on a repeat playthrough, it'll be like, oh, that's an important name. Oh, that's an important location. Not saying that any of that is here, but there's a document for us. Attention all redacted. Redacted a shark in his redacted, although secure redacted, permission to redacted, following basic protocol redacted, shoot to kill redacted. Good luck. There's a lot of redacted. Why even release this at this point? Like, a shark? This strikes me as something that could possibly happen on like a New Game Plus / repeat playthrough as well. Like, you get, if the unredacted versions of these documents are not available, maybe on a repeat playthrough they would be, or you would gain some power that would let you unredact them. What did I just walk on? I need a flashlight. That might also be a good reason to up the bitrate, because this game's quite dark so far. Oh, I was like, what is that? Seek shelter. Okay. What the hell? Is that the janitor? Oh hey, not redacted. R4 reports reminder. Hello, as you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under section 75.2 of the employee manual. If your R4 requires inter-departmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling. Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy reviews, so please schedule accordingly. Thank you, thank you. Hello. Yeah, I think like the janitor. Yeah, it's the janitor. But they talked. You're on the poster that says the Federal Bureau of Control at work. Interesting, nothing here. Except a weird picture. That's a weird picture. Probably a developer.
Hey, excuse me.
Hey there, sorry to interrupt your work.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you're no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you hallout.
Huh?
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
That's interesting. I looked at your lips to see if they were moving when you were saying that. You were thinking that in your head, and he responded. That's not creepy at all, right? Am I crazy? Was I thinking that up because she said, like, no face. And then he was like, no face. You were, okay. Scary. God, it is dark. You sure? I'm mashing F. No flashlight, I'm sorry. No flashlight to be seen. Hello? This is just the bathroom that I was in before? Yeah. Okay, you said the elevator was this way. Which I guess it works now. That was the same bathroom I was in before, right? Yeah, because this is the little office area I walked through. Okay. Yeah, I just had to get permission to use the elevator. Oh. Hello, little cleaning cart. So did Jesse actually apply for this job, or did we just come in here?
The cell. And the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
That's quite a desk. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I mean, the idea of there being, like, you know, different realities in, like, the real world / not the real world also makes me think of, like, Coraline, which I did watch recently. Although, totally different thing. Admittedly. But there also is a lot of gaslighting in, Coraline. There was Sam Lake! I saw Sam Lake. I know people really love Sam Lake. Okay.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
So you know I'm here? Okay, we're just straight up referencing the player, huh? Interesting. And you're saying the bureau took your little brother. Nice picture. Nice picture. There's something very refreshing about being able to look at art in a video game and be like, oh cool, I know this is an AI because this was before all of this garbage started happening. Still depressing food. Oldest house. Okay, so we're also not looking to just pull back the poster. We also do want our brother back, which is possibly the catalyst of making us realize, you know, like, oh yeah. Because we were told, we looked behind the poster once and we're told like, oh yeah, no, that's, what are you talking about? That's nothing. Approved terminology reminder. Drafting any public-facing material while penning any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines, words/phrases. In the service of his or her country, regret, pride will be remembered. Words to avoid: Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Yeah, no, anytime, anyone pins any sort of, apology or anything like that, they never actually just say sorry. What are these things? It's like little spikes and then a weird recycling symbol. Economy, the retirement issue, the oldest man in the world. We tell ourselves it's okay to be old. I mean, it is kind of okay to be old. I mean, you can't really fight it. I mean, billionaires and people try to fight it, but you can't really. Hello. Can I stop that alarm? That's what I was kind of looking into, but it doesn't look like I'll be able to. It sounded like it was coming from over here, but obviously it's probably like up on the wall or something. Clearance level? I don't know. Okay. If you say so. I'll take to be like, oh, you can't go that way. I might be over-exploring some of these rooms, to be fair with you. We're seeing so many repeating elements, and I feel like I'm going crazy. Because I'm like, we're just on a different floor, but it could also be doing something funny, but they could also just be copy and pasting some room layouts and some objects, but... Like, this room right here, not right here, was the same exact room that was at the other one, but it is just a security booth, so that probably doesn't mean anything. And then this is also here again. But that... Are these just like pneumatic tubes for like... Yeah, messaging. That's what I thought. Okay. And the alarm is still going off. I'm so sorry to whoever's... Well, I don't know if I'm sorry to whoever's desk that is. They work at the Federal Bureau of Control. Look. Okay. Cool it. Trench, do not disturb. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Okay. Cancel all of my appointments, huh? What is this? Oh, it's just a briefcase that's been opened that has confidential information, and I don't know what that is. Okay. It's just confidential information hanging out on the floor. I don't think I knocked that over. Office of the Director, Zachariah Trench. Okay.
Shit. Shit.
Toggle map.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Yeah, of course I do. We're in a video game. We need a weapon.
Something's outside.
All vignetting.
Was coming here a mistake?
Oh, we are vignetting right now. Is that a safe? No, okay. It's just a weird thing on the wall. I think. Hello. Yeah, you did you get... Okay, well, I mean, that's the question, isn't it always? Was it a murder or a suicide? Is this you? Yeah, I think that's you right there. I believe that's you. What is this? Is that a... This is a big rock. Why do you have a big rock? Okay. Oh, sorry, I just... Yeah, that's not disrespectful at all. Just step all over the body.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place.
What in the... Follow the board's instructions to complete the Astral Plane Challenge. So the gun is an object of power that allows us to break free, pull back the poster at will? And the director used it, but then they also killed themselves, possibly because they saw too much? Oh, this is getting directions that are going to make me look like a stupid fool because I can't interpret these things. Bubblegum Polaroid? None of the above? Sips tattoos. It has many forms, the service weapon, like the prison/house that you occupy. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Yep, while moving towards ledges to climb. I can't pull the gun out yet. I wonder if I would not be able to understand what the board is saying if I didn't have subtitles on, because luckily I have subtitles on, but they're very muffled. You can't understand what they're saying otherwise. Oh, I have a melee? Oh, it's V? Oh, it's V? I hate V for melee. I'm sorry, I hate V for melee. We're going to, does middle mouse button do anything? Launch. Evade is... Oh, it did actually use one of my other buttons. I don't mind Q and E for shield and launch. And control for evade is fine. I'm just very used to having melee on like middle mouse button. So I'm actually gonna do that. I think. Middle mouse button for melee. And then evade. Okay, cool. Evade is already using that. Shield is already using this. Launch. I think we're good with that. Okay. Yeah, that's much better. Eat that, nerd. Was that HP if I had gotten hit? There's my service weapon. Help me shoot the poster.
The same gun.
It also said it has many forms, so I imagine it's just gonna change to a shotgun at some point or something. Okay.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
I sure do, and it's apparently a super powerful object of power gun. This is getting very weird, but very cool. Earn, become the position. So I'm trying to become the new director here. Oh, maybe I don't go for headshots, because clearly I can't hit them. Look, I haven't played shooters seriously in quite a while. How do I get ammo? Oh, it just kind of... Okay. Service weapon regenerates ammo automatically when not in use. Cool. Welcome to the oldest house. The oldest house makes me think that this is some sort of... I don't know, I'm getting into weird territory here, but this is something that's been a... You know, like a background element across history. That's why it's called the oldest house, because it's been here since the beginning, and they've just been manipulating things in the background, but that's getting into, like, weird conspiracy theory areas and stuff. You know? But the fact that it's called the oldest house... Yeah, okay, so I'm bad at that. Oh god, I tried to press V. We can't press V because I undid that. Oh wow, you can really fire that thing quickly. Okay. Yeah, you can really fire that thing quickly. Oh, now you have a gun. No. God, it's been so long since I played a shooter. I think the last shooter I played seriously was, Overwatch. So, and that was in Season 1, so... And I used characters that didn't have to aim. Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Collect health elements to restore health. Yeah, I'm good. Nothing hiding back here. No secretos. Okay. Wow, we got a job. Yay.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
I don't know if I am.
It's quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
I don't know if I want to follow the orders and be the hired gun, the arm of some sort of shadow cabal that's working in the background, potentially since time immemorial. And seeing as what happened to our previous director, I don't like where it's going. I don't like it. Alright, and yeah, we have our big map that is very detailed, my god. Oh my god. Looking at this map, and also just like the setting of this game, it immediately makes me think of Prey as well. God, Prey was a good video game. I liked Prey. Alright though, I think that's probably a good spot to end off the first episode, I believe. You know, we've had some revelations, some things have happened. I just destroyed this person's desk. You can really cause some damage with this thing, huh? Alright, well, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.